Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy lONl. I'll be making a video for you guys over some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 footage today. I'll be playing on the Nuketown 24/7 playlist that was active on XP last weekend, and it's unfortunate. I wish I would have played a lot more, but you know, Call of Duty only goes so far for me these days, and to be honest with you guys, I had a lot more important stuff to work on. I had playthroughs to get through, and then work just kind of stacked up and it came too fast, and you guys know how that works by now. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be using the SMR as I've previously talked about on Nuketown, but more or less, I don't know exactly how I classify the SMR. You guys have seen me use it in other gameplays, probably on Nuketown. You guys have seen me use it on Standoff and a lot of other maps throughout my videos, but you know, is it one of those weapons that is there to stay, or is it a weapon that's just kind of there just to be there? And as a lot of you guys know, I'm currently going for diamond assault rifles. I know that's weird, I never thought I'd be doing something like that, considering that I was never a guy to jump on the bandwagon. I didn't really care. I thought they were kind of stupid, and you know, every 8-year-old in the fucking country seemed to have it at the time of the game's release, so it just didn't seem too impressive at the time. Now, granted, I still don't think it's something to hold on high hopes. I don't think it's like getting Colonel 100 in Battlefield, something where you have to literally spend hundreds of hours doing it. That's not the same for Call of Duty. Call of Duty will never be that way, but Call of Duty is a different experience. I mean, it's more aggressive, 60 frames per second, which is phenomenal. If you're PC, of course, Battlefield 3 does play at 60 frames, but I'm just giving a reference to, you know, the console side of it, because I think I would have to say Call of Duty is a lot more prevalent on the consoles. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I could be incorrect. I don't know what the PC sales are, but I would imagine that, you know, Call of Duty does very well on the consoles, and then games that are really, you know, intense on your PC or the system or whatever are usually for the other platform known as PC. I could be wrong on that, but when I think of Battlefield, I definitely don't think of fucking Xbox 360 and stuff like that. I think of the intense battles that we once saw in the trailers and being portrayed through a PC, and you think of Crysis and all that other stuff. That's kind of where I'm aiming to go to the PC side. But I'm not really here to talk about PC stuff. I already made 2 videos talking about that, and a lot of it was rehashed. I mean, a lot of you guys knew a lot of that stuff. It wasn't too, you know, out of the ordinary, and it wasn't anything that you guys are unfamiliar with. But, you know, that's just my gray opinion, I guess you could say, guys. I guess you can take that with an assault, or you can just leave it on the table, one of the two. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a couple of things throughout the video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy, but that is completely up to your perception and your ability to comprehend what I'm about to talk about. So, as you guys know, playthroughs. Playthroughs are something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm currently doing Sniper Elite V2. I think it's probably my favorite one. It's actually one of the campaigns that really grasps me and lets me play it over and over again, because it's different every single time you play it. Now, I know the story, the plot, that is the same. I understand that, but you can't really do the same things every single mission over and over again. I mean, you can definitely get a lot of one-shots, you can definitely do all the kill cams, but you guys know, I mean, I'm trying to go for different things. I already got the infamous nut shot in the fucking first episode, which was pretty crazy by itself. Granted, you know, I don't really count the prologue as the first episode, because to be honest with you guys, that's just kind of like training. You have to do that anyway, but whatever. If you guys want to call it first or second episode, whatever. But I got the infamous nut shot right off the bat, and that means I'm going to be going for the grenade shot. That's definitely not one that's too difficult to hit, but at the same expense, it's not one that is just super, you know, predictable. I can't just jump in a game and be like, yep, that is totally going to happen, because it's just an unpredictable scale. It's just the unpredictability of how the game functions, and that's kind of cool, I guess. So anyway, what does this have to do with playthroughs? Well, I'm actually going to be uploading a lot of them this weekend. I don't want you guys to get too overwhelmed, but you guys got to realize from my standpoint, there's about 24 episodes that I have to just cram somehow into my schedule. So a lot of this will be uploaded and scheduled. I mean, a lot of it won't just be like, you guys won't get like 7 videos Saturday. I promise you that. I don't have that much time to spend making videos, but the main gist of what I'm trying to say is if you guys see like episodes just come in like in tandem one after another, you know, just kind of be like, okay, that's just the Sniper Elite stuff, you know, that's the playthroughs, because there is going to be a lot of episodes. I want to finish it out during this week, or if you guys want to be a more generic standpoint, I want to finish it out this weekend and then the following week, so Monday through, you know, Sunday again. And that's the plan, so hopefully you guys will understand. If you guys are not a fan of, you know, Sniper Elite, you guys can just keep scrolling. I'm sure you got thousands of people that you can watch their videos. I'm sure they'll be perfectly happy with that. Now, if you do like the Sniper Elite series, I think it's actually turning out really good. I've recorded quite a bit, and I'm actually going to be hopping on here. Well, by the time you guys see this, probably I will have recorded quite a bit. But the main, you know, basically the formula I'm trying to get at is that I'm going to be recording a lot of it. I'm going to start to get back on it. I got to get a couple more episodes going, and I think it's been turning out really good. I'm actually really impressed, and overall I think I'm being pretty entertaining, but trying to retain that, you know, strict and that like function of how I perform on just doing commentary stuff of the assortment, and that's just kind of where I digress, I guess. But anyway, guys, you guys can check those out. There is a playlist for them. If you like them, continue watching them. If they're not your thing, I perfectly understand, and I will continue to make just videos of this assortment for you. So I guess that is that. There's not really a whole lot to really talk about for playthroughs, because I haven't exactly figured out my next one to do after Sniper Elite V2. I'm not exactly sure where I will go to. I have a couple of ideas. I might do something to do with PC, so we'll definitely see about that. Now, some of you guys sent me messages, and you guys were wondering what I was talking about when I said I wanted to make my channel a little bit more fun, or a little bit more brightening, you know, a little lightening up the you know, internals of the channel. And I do have a couple of ideas in store, but I would like to do stuff that's a little bit more interactive, because don't get me wrong, guys, I love making commentaries. I think they're really fun, but you know, talking 10 minutes, that's definitely not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, some people will go, I can talk for 25 minutes and I have no problem. Well, the difference is, you know, you're probably engaging in a conversation, you're not taking the microphone for the entire time. And it takes a lot of skill. I would like to think that talking for this prolonged period of time without having, you know, a long period of taking breaks or stuff, that requires some level of skill. That requires some knowledge, some ability to focus the amount of, you know, oxygen that you're inhaling to exhale to make a voice, and then you guys get how words work. I don't know why I'm trying to explain this to you, but you know, the main gist of it is that I just feel like that's a little bit better of an opportunity to kind of showcase, you know, different skills that you maybe are going to be going through. And you know, I love commentaries. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but you know, I kind of want to do other things. I want to try to do things that I've seen from other YouTubers. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this stuff, and I'm not going to try to copy them. But at the same expense, you know, there really is no such thing as copying directly on YouTube. I mean, you know, there's things that are definitely similar, and there's definitely things that are like borderline, like you know that they watched that video first. But that's not what I'm going to try to do. I just want to take other ideas that they're doing, implement it into my own effect, and then kind of add a little bit of difference to it. I mean, that's kind of what YouTube's all about. I mean, theoretically, what I'm doing right now, and every commentator that you guys watch pretty much copied some bigger guy or somebody that started very early. You know, the founding fathers, I guess you would say. You know, blame Truth and XCal for the Call of Duty side. If you're a Battlefield guy, I have no idea where the roots of that start. But, you know, that's just kind of how it works. Everybody goes right to those two guys and said that they started the bandwagon of all the commentators. Well, in theory, they are correct. Now, granted, I'm sure there was somebody that just doesn't get recognition out there, but mainly the two guys that are most talked about are Blame Truth and XCal, and phenomenal guys by themselves. They're not as active, or at least they don't upload as much content that I'm too interested in anymore, but, you know, I gotta give mad respect to them because they used to make really good content, and I think they still make content to this day, and it's a little bit different, but I guess different's a good thing. I mean, obviously their fan base seems to like them. But I'm not going to be talking too much about that. I just want to give you guys information regarding that. But, you know, I don't exactly know where I'm going to take it, but I would like to do some other things. I would like to maybe jump into the hidden or stuff like that. You guys know, like, Trials is something that's really big, and I think the bandwagon of that really started because Hutch and Seenanders, granted, you know, big commentators, very infamous people, definitely have a very creative minds together, but I don't know. If you guys would like to see things, you'll have to let me know. But I don't know. I'm just kind of getting tired of playing, you know, 2 games all year round and then just kind of having nothing else to do. And that's just kind of where I digress. I mean, don't get me wrong. Battlefield, amazing game. I love it on PC. I am in fucking love with it on PC. I cannot believe I did not buy this like 9 months ago. But, you know, we all make mistakes. Granted, you know, Call of Duty, from time to time, I do like to play it. Not as much as I used to back probably 3 years ago, but, you know, it's good for about 2-3 games, and then I'm probably ready to jump off and get some Battlefield going again. That's just kind of where I'm at in the state of mind these days. But anyway, guys, I will keep you guys more up to date when I have an actual idea of what I really want to do with the channel, but I want to try to do something different. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. If it's not your cup of tea, I guess I'll find out by the amount of rehash that comes out of nowhere. But, you know, that's just how YouTube works. I think we all, you know, try to figure out different paths. I think we all try to better ourselves, and I think that's the best way to go about it. But anyway, guys, this is going to be NMO. I'll be signing off a little bit early, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and this is going to be me and saying goodbye. Peace.